You guys don't need to see my gel or any of the stuff that I do my hair with. Right now, let's see, incense. I'm gonna go for root. I usually love third eye. And heart chakra does make me sing, but I'm gonna go with root. I feel like that is what we should be focusing on, seeing as today is the first day of Mercury retrograde. I'm looking for my lighter. For the first day of Mercury retrograde, ta-da, you should definitely be focusing on the root of things. Because, I mean, where better to find the truth but in the root? Welcome to the chat, to the live. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know, I feel like this might be the same energy that usually is here. So if you have a question, I'd be more than happy to give you a reading. If you want to just hop in the chat. Yes, a sea spirit. Thank you for another beautiful day, especially one like today, a Friday. And even though Neptune retrograde has already begun, we all seem to be prepared for what is in store. And are also prepared to turn all things into beautiful things. Thank you for giving us the power to do so. I'm opening up for Spirit's messages now. Okay. So, messages from Spirit. Let's see the King of Pentacles. See the Chariot's flash. What is the truth of today? Got the Fool in reverse. The Fool is usually a risk taker, but it's in the reverse. I did see the King of Pentacles, and we also have the Six of Pentacles that's the third card. The Eight of Swords after the Fool in reverse. So this wasn't a risk. This was a risk that was taken, but it wasn't a good risk. And it seems to have led to an imbalance of some sort, or the order of things to be a certain way. If any of you are thinking about putting all your eggs in one basket or giving up completely all of your power or giving into something that is asking you to do that might not be the risk that you want to take, because no good deal would take everything from you. No good deal would take all of your independence. Most of those deals no matter how fast they want you to decide, or could also be traps. It looks like because of this risk, somebody got trapped. Keep an open mind. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. Different from the usual type. Because sometimes there's like routine risks that we take too, that we don't even know we're like, it's like so unconscious and just so normal for us to just say yes um, to certain things that are actually risks. And yeah, somebody's gonna hold back in some way after this risk. That really they're the ones who shouldn't have taken it. They took the risk. But there's gonna be some outside effects of this risk. And that might even be what makes them realize that this was not a good risk, or the outside effects. Run away, hitch. Somebody take a risk, masculine. Run away, hitch, masculine. The full card, the passion card came out. So somebody made a risk out of passion, out of, you know, temporary, momentary happiness. Something made them happy for a moment, and they got really excited. It seems like they took a risk. It wasn't a good risk. It trapped them in some way. And even in this risk, there was probably a lot of trust in this. Like they didn't just take this risk with anything or anybody. Like if they happened to take a risk with their relationship and they cheated, they didn't just take it with anybody. They really thought they were keeping an open mind and thought that this would be, but they were just lying to themselves because they took a risk with what they should not have. Um, and there's going to have to be, I guess, after this risk, some type of balancing here, some type of give and take, some sort of for. I mean, and I'm not even saying that it's going to be if you guys happen to like have some type of separation over this, that you guys are going to get back together. But you guys, at least it'll still there won't be hate. You know, nobody will hate anybody. Yeah, King of Cups, like you got, it's gonna be stable emotions towards it, just accepting what is and what happened, and that the risk wasn't a good one, and that there was a lesson to have learned. The King of Wands, counterpart to the Queen of Wands. No wands yet, so that was flipped. Okay, with the Ten of Cups, I'm just gonna move these up. So maybe after this risk, somebody learns their lesson. Somebody had taught themselves their own lesson because nobody else could teach them a lesson. They had to take a dumb risk and learn their lesson. First, they didn't know their lesson. Now they do. Because whatever this risk was, it caused trouble on the home front. Like I said, taking a risk, like being strong for the wrong things. It's a daydream card or a choices card, but it's like most of these options aren't even good options, as in like they're not safe or healthy or any of that stuff. Clarify the King of Wands, please. Yeah, it made them realize that they need to make the effort in the correct place. This could be the one you're already met, the romantic partner you seek. Like, yeah, they're like, why am I out? Yeah. If I could take this risk, why couldn't I take that risk? You know, like those people who's like, you can, like, it's like really easy to get grown folks to do the wrong thing, but not the right thing. It's like, I can get you to eat, or even kids, I can get you to eat ice cream, but I can't get you to eat broccoli. And all I did was actually eat the broccoli first. You couldn't even do that. You couldn't even eat the broccoli first. You wanted to go straight to the ice cream. He was like, well, dang, since I can't have the ice cream first, I don't want anything. It's like, so now you starving. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. That came out for the Ace of Wands, right? Realizing like that they, even like people taking a risk and opening up to like other people. When you're in a relationship and you have something to say about or to your partner, you really shouldn't be saying it about or to anybody else. If it's something you can't say to your partner, once again, it's probably something you should need to reevaluate, think about before you put out that energy out into this world, because those have effects too. The vibrations and the ways you put, like, reputation is a thing. It's a solid thing. You can't pick up a reputation, but everybody has one, and it's a solid thing. Like, so if you're out here, or somebody's out there messing up somebody's reputation recklessly without even thinking about the butterfly effect or the future, get what you get. Clarify the Seven of Cups, please. Oh, and also free yourself. It's time to take control back of your life for the Strength card. Right, like finally realizing, like, I shouldn't just be taking like random risks. I should be taking good risks. Like, it's not that I shouldn't be living life. It's just like, how am I living life? I should like take control of that. Right, getting to know each other. It's like, okay, if you decide, also like, okay, we are all different people, right? So if you're having a problem with Sally, how you gonna ask Brenda? How you gonna ask Brenda how Sally feels? And if you're one of those who generalize people and think everybody's the same, everybody thinks the same, everybody's gonna feel the same way about stuff, and that, you feel me, one size fits all, well then get ready to get treated that way too. Because I bet one size don't fit all for you. And if you do, well, look, I mean, whatever. Trust. The situation is calling you to have faith. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment and unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I want to clarify all three of those cards. Clarify trust for me, Spirit. Thank you. The Tower in reverse. Clarify engagement. Just take life for what comes with, you feel me, with Queen of Cups, right? Queen of Cups, taking life with what comes, with still staying stable, not spilling your own cup no matter what happens around you. Death card, that's in reverse. Scorpio in reverse, possibly. But you know, Spirit kind of knows me in reversals. We don't really do that. It's still a new perspective. It's still a new beginning of some sort. Or, oh, soulmate card, innocence card, joy card. Still in reverse though. Might be having to give something up. This is 3 cards. 2 of Wands, King of Cups, and 5 of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse at the bottom. This person really had to go through with this. So like if you was wondering, Chariot came out, Temperance in reverse. If you was wondering like Five of Wands, right? If you was wondering if it had to be this way and like why you, this person literally is hard headed and they had to. Don't feel bad. They had to go do that. Temperance in reverse. They had to go do that. They had to be the alchemist. They had to go stir the pot. They had to be in the Chariot energy. They had to go forward with this. They had to go through the battle. They had to do it. Kevin Gates, Yin, angry, hangry. Somebody might get mad when they're hungry. You're wondering why they have an attitude. They have an attitude when they're hungry. Some cards. I'm gonna do this differently. Let's see. I have scoliosis. Don't mind me. I'm just over here, crackling. My body's crackling. I don't know if that was a spiritual crackle or not. A lot of my things are bodies. Okay. Frenemies. Right. They had to like somebody who always listening to their friends or whatever. And it's like, your friends is single. Why are you listening to your friends about your relationship when you're the only one out of the friend group in a relationship? A real relationship, for real, for real. Oh, sometimes you have friends who really aren't your friends. Or friends who actually want to control you just as if they was your man or your woman. Retreat. It's in reverse. You can do better. It's in reverse, but and also take a break. Upright. Nothing wrong with taking a break. And for, from anything. Too much, right? Smile. People hate that. Even your frenemies. Your frenemies hate when you smile. Children. Life's being affected by children. Divine masculine. Your divine masculine, if you're a female, your divine masculine might be hard-headed. And now that you know that he's hard-headed, don't feel so bad that he's going and doing so much dumb stuff. It's because he hasn't learned the lesson yet. And he needs to learn his lesson. So there's so many cards in reverse. He needs to learn his lesson until he learns. And sometimes hard people, they can go the same thing a million times, a bunch of bumps in their head instead of learning their lesson. I'm saying a bunch of burns on their hand, touching the stove, still ain't learned their lesson about touching stuff that's high. You know what I'm saying? So, Temperance in reverse and Chariot in a different sense. Explore. Don't let that, none of what they're doing over there hold you back, because they are gonna have to learn their lesson. It's not your lesson to learn. You may have already learned this lesson if this is a general lesson that people have to learn in life, period. And that's why you're vibrating higher and you're looking and you're like, oh my gosh, why doesn't he see, or why doesn't she see what I'm trying to say? You're tripping. They're not tripping. They literally haven't learned their lesson. They have to learn their lesson. You can't learn it for them because you already did your work. So let's see what else we got. Yeah. Oops. My phone is not giving me notifications. Excuse me. kind of feel bad because I didn't see that message. Like I left a message in my phone for like 8 hours today because I didn't get the notification sound. So I was moving. Like I don't be on my phone. I'm a grandma. Why am I got my glasses on today? I'm on my grandma-ish. Okay. Okay. Oh, Spirit, please give me messages from my collective. Love, peace, light, and wisdom. I'm about to look this card up because this guy, I'm on all of it. I need the whole meaning because this card keeps coming out. What is going on? Is somebody accepting breadcrumbs? Like I'm pretty sure what's going. Because if so, collective, soul tribe, don't be doing that. Don't be accepting breadcrumbs. Grandma's, yep. No wonder I'm in my grandma energy. Somebody is accepting. Baby, you is so beautiful. You is so. You don't be accepting these little. You better snatch that scale out his hand. Like we ain't even full for real. These breadcrumbs. We not even full for real. Talking about you fed us. We not even full though. What the heck? Let me look up Six of Pentacles real quick. Now, sometimes Spirit, if I have a card that like I'm not getting the full meaning, it will keep giving it to me. Not always, sometimes you get cards, but this one I want to make sure because that's about to be the upright, giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. But what kind of giving is it? Is it full on, full-hearted giving, or is it that giving looking to receive? Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's in reverse. Spirit, what's going on with this reading here? Because with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Wands in reverse, last card, please. A future card, please, for this reading. Somebody overgiving and being upset about it, but they're the ones who overgave to a situation that's not even. When they should have just appreciated the two wands they had when they had it. Ooh, somebody's divine masculine. I think this is somebody's divine masculine. I have seen some readers been saying that somebody's divine masculine. He's not realizing that you are the chosen one, or even your divine feminine. She's not realizing that you are the chosen one, and she just like does everything but appreciates. Ace of Wands, please. Clarify the Ace of Wands, please. This is the romance of a lifetime. Right. And you kept treating it like it's an option. And the romance of a lifetime is not an option. You are an option on the romance of a lifetime. The romance of a lifetime will pass you up and choose a different life to, like, preach. This situation is calling you to have faith, right? Like, that know what you're supposed to be doing, who you're supposed to be with. All of that. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture to the correct person. Release. It's time to clear your energy. Release your ex because this person needs to learn their lesson. Savage-ish. Right. Ultimately, that lesson might be to lose you. Something new. Take a break, wildflower. Somebody's divine masculine could be a hoe or a mental hoe. He got the bag though. Well, watch. Wait till we all have our times. Shit. Clarify the bag, please. Or be a wildflower thinking that, everybody's thinking like, oh, he's such a smooth talker. I love the way I love it. No, they're using you and they're going to learn their lesson. Oh my goodness. Keep an open mind. Again, finances and career financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are really worth exploring. Yeah, multitasking. Have my ice cream on because I was like, I have to get on live like now. No. Temperance again. Sun card in reverse. And so hard-headed, lying themselves. Priestess in reverse, not even listening to God. Like God be telling, yo, and they said it's the high priestess in reverse, like somebody's spirit guide, like even their spirit guide is mad at them. Even their spirit guide is upset with them for this. And she's upset. Or he's upset. Or like right now, because it's Neptune retrograde, so like it's like the harsh truth, right? So it's like I can see how all of our spirit guides and ancestors would not be playing with us right now. Like, listen up, pay attention. Queen of Pentacles, Devil card. So, yeah, Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Devil. All these pentacles, and then boom, the Devil. Because of what they built, and you're still going to mess it up. You think you're just going to take a piece of, you're just going to take what you want and leave the rest, when at the end of this, shadow side and light side of everything. And you're just going to try to just keep taking the risk to keep avoiding the real deal. Like, some people keep saying, oh, I'm just a risk taker. I like to avoid making a real commitment for real. Wedding cards on the bottom. Boom, juggling card on the bottom. Like I said, not focusing because they're too afraid or like don't know how to make a real commitment for real. Don't know how to actually stick with something for real. Need some cleanser. Woo! Please clear that energy out. Because that's the no focus. Oh, that's one thing we don't. Soul Tribe. We come here to learn how to focus. Therefore, not losing the things that we want. In the meantime, trying to hold on to things that is not even serving us. Interesting. I'm just saying. Spirit, please give me a new energy, please. Hermit. Let's see, maybe who is this hermit? Who is in this hermit energy? It's 2 cards. Who is in this hermit energy? Or are we talking about Virgos? Which one is it, Spirit? I'm open to Judgment card, Magician card, Page of Cups in reverse. I'm thinking this is a Virgo. And the Leo. This is the baggage card, but it's in reverse. And Strength card. There's self-discovery and strength. Inside and out. Somebody is deciding, wow. Sometimes you gotta be strong enough to realize what you should and shouldn't carry still. Right. 2 of Swords in reverse. Strong enough to know yourself and also to enforce your limits. Just how it takes a strong person to push something along, it takes a strong person to resist too. Some solid energy. So Ace of Cups, I'm taking that invertedly. I'm taking that as somebody who's giving themselves the cup. Putting third parties in reverse. Taking strength, because sometimes, it's like feeling like we should fix everything and chasing after things versus it also takes a strong person to let go. Strong person mentally. What happens after the 3 of Cups in reverse, Spirit? For this energy. This could even be like a baby mom and baby dad situation. And you're like the girlfriend or wife or something, and you're like really trying. You're trying to make this work because you're like, at least you feel me like he was honest as like trying to be grown up about this. Like some people have kids, you're trying to be mature about it. And it's just taking a lot of strength and a lot of time. Now you want time. First, you always wanted to be around this person. Now you want time to yourself because leaving the kids with him on purpose while he's supposed to be with you. But she knows that, so now all of a sudden she has more stuff to do and trying to be temperate with it. But really, it's like you just want to put the lovers in reverse. Like you don't even got kids yet. Boom, it's like how are you all supposed to get your have kids together and all that and start your happy family as you the wife and him the husband and you all have your happy kids, and even if you accept his kids as you should as your own, how are you supposed to work on you guys' actual relationship when she is literally still holding on to their old one in some way, shape, or form or fashion? Like I said, 3 is a crowd. Somebody always loses. No matter how you want to put it, no matter if you want to sugarcoat it, I'm not going to. And I say this from experience. The third person, somebody always loses in a 3-way, in a triangle, or misses out in some way. I think it's just the law of attraction and the way that things work. So catch me in a little bit. I'm going to be back. Welcome back. I'm going to come back. I think I'm going to choose a sign to do Moon card, Sun card. Um, but yeah, I might even follow this energy again. Boom, it's still on the bottom like that. The lovers in reverse. I'm sorry. I'm personally also, I also gone through these things. So definitely check me out. I have my specials for personals, and honestly, Neptune retrograde is probably going to be so hard. I can honestly already feel the pressure myself. Like, it's coming, it's here, it's actually here, but like I can feel like what's coming. I keep having downloads about my own life and things that I can no longer ignore. um, so I'm here for you, Soul Tribe. And thank you for being here with me. All right. See you guys in a little bit.